We're going to start in just a couple minutes. I'm going to give everybody the chance to hop on. Hey guys, how are you? Hey Jeanette, how are you? Okay. So hopefully everybody can hear me. And I'm going to go ahead and get started because it is a little after 6. So, hi, for those who do not know me, my name is Sarah. I am a Young Living Senior Star, married to Brent. We have 5 kids that we homeschool, and we have been using essential oils for about 14 years now. We found Young Living about 4 years ago. I bought a blend from them and was just blown away at how great that blend actually worked. And I think a lot of people in Young Living, they can say the same, that they had a total wow moment, and that's what hooked them. We decided to become members in July of 2015. And I am just so thankful. I thank God every day that we made that choice to become members and join Essential Rewards, use the oils daily, and share them with others, because once you realize that these oils are good for so much more than just smell and scent, you cannot say no to doing more with them. So I'm just going to hop right in. And I'm going to pop slides up periodically, so hopefully you can see them. We'll see how this goes. But what are essential oils? Well, they're the most powerful part of the plant. They are literally the lifeblood of the plant. Essential oils are steam distilled or cold pressed, and they're made from shrubs, flowers, roots, bushes, fruits, rinds, resins, herbs. They consist of over 100 different natural organic compounds. Okay, so those compounds for humans, they work a lot like nutrients, and they support every system in your body. Every single system. So your skeletal system, your muscular system, your circulatory, endocrine, that includes your hormones. They're all supported, your respiratory and your immune system. All of that is supported by essential oils, which is great. They support brain health as well as a healthy weight, so they can help you maintain a healthy weight. They are used extensively for emotions. Humans are very emotional beings. Like, come on, we're all a little crazy, right? So the fact that they support our emotions is a really good thing. They're also a wonderful spiritual support. You can use them in your prayer life. They're great. I absolutely love using essential oils for everything. And I'm going to get the next slide up. Now you can use essential oils. They're great to diffuse. When you diffuse them, oh, that wasn't supposed to go up yet, but that's okay. Anyways, you can diffuse them to help a child who's just had a really rough day at school, or we like to use them in homeschooling. Since we're a homeschool family, this room here behind me is our homeschool room, and it's a mess all of the time. This is the right slide. So they're great for that. They're also really great if you're having a rough day at work. So you can diffuse them on your way to work, you can diffuse them on your way home, you can diffuse them at the office. They are awesome for that kind of support. Let's see. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous, so I'm kind of bouncing. They are a great alternative to toxic cleaning products, so you can actually start swapping out all of the toxic chemicals in your home with essential oils, and you can do that without breaking the bank. It's so easy to do. There are about 300 oils on the planet, but you only need 10 to 20 to make a really good kit to support your home. So that's really good news. You do not need to be an aromatherapist to use them. In most cases, you're just going to rub a little bit on topically and go on about your day. There are 3 main ways to get essential oils into your system. Okay, so the British method is to apply it topically, and usually they dilute it. The French ingest the essential oils and they cook with it. Oh, you can make some really great stuff with essential oils. The Germans diffuse it, and they got it right there, because diffusing it is the best way to get it into your system quickly. You totally bypass the digestive system. Works great. Tests have shown actually that oils reach your heart and your liver, your thyroid within 3 seconds of being inhaled. So right now, I've got oils on my wrists, and it's just, I breathe them in, and they're in there. They're already in there, and they're being used by my body. Within 26 seconds of applying them topically, so when I put them on, they are found in measurable volume in your system. It takes about 3 to 6 hours for your body to expel the essential oils, and it'll take a little bit longer if your body needs those oils. They'll hold on to it a little bit longer. So that's a good thing. Your body knows how to hold on to it. And I'm getting the next slide up. For you. Okay, so the history of essential oils, and this is where it's prize time. So essential oils are actually first mentioned in the Bible in the book of Genesis. So it's the story of Joseph when his brothers are selling him to the slave traders. Chapter 37, so Genesis 37, those slave traders are carrying balm and spices and myrrh. So they have essential oils with them. And then it's mentioned again at the end of Genesis when Joseph's father is being buried. He is actually anointed with myrrh. Essential oils are mentioned 1,100 times, both directly and indirectly in Scripture. Jesus' own name, Messiah, means the anointed one, which is a direct reference to essential oils. And of course, Jesus himself, he used these oils. I mean, he knew what was going on. He got gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Frankincense is nicknamed the coconut oil of essential oils. So it's got over 10,000 uses. It is used all throughout ancient culture. So some of the oldest cultures on earth that used essential oils were the Babylonians. They were known for having used cedarwood, myrrh, and cypress. The Egyptians used essential oils for beauty and embalming, and they have the oldest recorded deodorant recipe made with essential oils. How cool is that? I want that recipe. The Pakistans and Romans, they used essential oils in their common bathhouses. So they were used a lot. And then, of course, the medieval Europeans, they brought essential oils back with them from the Crusades. And then further, there was like this period of time where they're not really mentioned, and you don't know if they're really being used, and then they're just kind of forgotten. They're just dropped off, you know. I mean, history books are not books about essential oils, so you really don't know how they're using them very much. Until World War II. That's when they were rediscovered. And with every year, the science on their uses grows. So we have learned so much over the past couple of decades about essential oils. Now, something that I am asked a lot is, do they work? And let me tell you, yes. In the 14 years, that we've been using them, yes, they definitely do work. However, when we first got started with essential oils, I bought a bottle of lavender because everybody was going on and on about how great lavender is. And, you know, you're supposed to use it in the tub and you're supposed to use it in the laundry and it's just awesome. And I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. It stank. This bottle of lavender smelled awful. And what I didn't know at the time was that there is no grading system in the United States for essential oils. The closest that we get to any kind of system, you know, grade, is an FDA requirement that says in order for a bottle of essential oil to be labeled as therapeutic, pure, or organic, it has to contain 5% essential oil. That's it. The rest can be filler. And that's just, that's infuriating. Because when I go to the grocery store and I'm buying my kids a box of cereal, I can flip that box over and I can read all of the stuff that's in it, you know, all the ingredients and the nutrition facts, and you don't get that with a bottle of essential oil. So you do have to shop from a place of integrity and reliance on the company. That's just, it's really important that you have that. However, even though there isn't really a system in America, oils around the world do fall into 4 specific categories. So there's grade A, grade B, grade C, and grade D. Now grade A is your therapeutic grade. It's made organically from organically grown plants, and it's distilled at low temperatures. And that's really, really important. Grade B is oils that are food grade. So these can contain synthetics, pesticides, fertilizer, chemical extenders, or carrier oils. And let me tell you, when you put fertilizer or chemical pesticides on your crops that you're using for essential oils, you're getting a really high concentration of that chemical in the oil. They're not being washed off before they're distilled. So it's all going in there, and what you end up with is something that can be really, really toxic to your system. Grade C oils are perfume oils. They often contain adulterating chemicals. That's usually solvents, so hexane will help you get, you know, a higher yield of oil per harvest. But hexane has been linked to cancer, so you don't want that in your essential oils. Unfortunately, though, it is in most of your store-bought oils. It's also diluted 80 to 95% with alcohol. Grade D is called floral water. This is not actually an essential oil at all. This is what's left over after a grade A distillation. They will sell that water. It's aromatic. It smells really nice. It smells actually just like the essential oil. And a company will put 5% of that into a bottle and then fill up the rest with carrier oil, so you get that nice oily consistency, and then they'll go and label it pure. So that's also really, really frustrating. Okay. Grade A, though, is the only true pure oil. Okay, grade D would be like, you know, if I took orange juice and I only put 5% of the orange juice in the bottom of my cup and I filled the rest up with water, that would be like grade D. You're not going to get any benefits. You're not going to get anything out of the orange juice. It's really, it's trash. It's no good. So, yeah, it's not worth it. Grade A oils are the only oils you want to buy, and you want to make sure that you're buying them not diluted. Okay, so before you purchase an essential oil, call the company up and ask them, you know, hey, do you own the plants? Do you own the farm? Do you control the entire process? You know, do you control the dirt all the way to the sealing of the bottle before it gets to me in my home? Because that's important. The pesticides used, the pollution in the area, previously farmed land, all of that affects the quality of the essential oil that you're getting. Okay? Now, Young Living oils are 100% grade A. So you know you're getting the absolute best. The absolute best. Now, why would you go the extra step of using an oil to get away from a chemical and then buy an oil that's full of chemicals? That doesn't make any sense. Don't do that. Don't do that. One of the things that really stood out to me about Young Living is their seed to seal promise. It's a promise of integrity. Gary Young, that's the founder of Young Living, he said that he has never made an oil and he will never make an oil for profit, only for purpose. Seed to seal means each plant is hand weeded. There are no pesticides used, no chemicals, no weed killers. The plants are harvested at their peak. They are distilled properly. They are put through a very vigorous testing process. They go literally from the farm to your home. There's no middleman involved, no brokers. Seed to Seal is not a slogan, it's a promise. And you can learn more about our Seed to Seal process and about Young Living at seedtoseal.com. Now, I know you're probably wondering, why would a company sell oils cheaper? Why would they do that? And really, it is just to save money. If they spray their crops with pesticides, they're going to have more crop to distill because the bugs aren't eating some of it. And then if you use a chemical solvent, you're going to pull out more oil in the process of distillation. And then if you dilute it, you're going to stretch the oil that you get even further. So they're sold cheaper because the company is cutting corners. And that's not cool. That's never cool. Okay, next we're going to go into how the oils are made. And this is a really painstaking process. There is a lot that goes into making an essential oil. So it takes 60,000 rose blossoms to provide only 1 ounce of rose oil. 60,000. That's a lot. Lavender is abundant. 220 pounds will provide 7 pounds of oil. Jasmine flowers must be picked by hand before the sun comes up, or before the sun gets really hot. So really it's before the sun comes up, because it comes up hot, on the first day they open, thus making it one of the most expensive oils in the world. It takes 8 million hand-picked blossoms to produce 2.2 pounds of oil. A sandalwood tree must be 30 years old and 30 feet tall before it can be cut down for distillation. Fortunately, a little bit goes a long way. So that's a really good thing. Most oils run to, between $10 to $30 a bottle, and a 5 ml bottle contains about 90 drops, where a 15 ml bottle will have about 250. So for comparative purposes, let's see. So this here is a 250 drops to your 90 drops, 5 ml to 15, okay? Each application of essential oils, so if you're putting them on topically, is 1 to 3 drops. That means that even this little bottle here is going to get you about 45 to 90 applications. That's awesome. Thieves Cleaner, that's this cleaner here. Alright, it's a 14-ounce bottle, and you can make 20 bottles of spray cleaner easily. So that's this. You just use 1 cap from here, so this, 1 cap, into this spray bottle. You're going to make 20, and that is less than $1 a pop. Less than $1 for a plant-based, organic household cleaner. It will replace everything. So your multi-purpose cleaner, your glass cleaner, your floor cleaner, we use it in the laundry room and we use it in our dishwasher. It replaces all of that. If you were to go shopping and try to buy all of those things, top quality, organic, it would cost you a small fortune. So really, you're getting way more bang for your buck. I'm going to take a drink. I hope you're enjoying this. Now, another thing that I'm often asked is, are they safe? Yes. The short answer is yes. But there are some oils that are photosensitive. So that means if you put them on your skin and then you go out into the sun, your skin will get red and it could blister. The point being, don't put those on your skin and then go out into the sun. Or don't put them on the skin that's going to be exposed. Those are usually your citrus oils, so the tangerine, lemon, grapefruit. I like to, use a carrier oil and just put them where it's the skin that's not exposed. Very, very simple process to fix that. a good rule of thumb, especially when you're first starting out with essential oils, is to just dilute it. Use coconut oil or, another fatty oil before you put it on your skin. For kids, always dilute it, always. And put it on their feet. That is the safest place to put it on kids until they get used to the oils. Why is this? Well, their skin is far more permeable than ours. So, sorry, all this talking, I'm going to lose my voice, but their skin is going to absorb it a lot faster. So what is a carrier oil? Well, that's a fatty oil. So olive oil, coconut, jojoba, they have bigger molecules. Their molecules are, huge, whereas the molecule of an essential oil is really, really tiny, itty bitty. So when you mix the two, for one, it makes one drop of essential oil go really, really far. And then the essential oil has to ping pong through all of those large molecules to finally get to your skin and penetrate your skin, and then it can be absorbed. So it helps the effects last a lot longer too. Be really careful putting oils, around your eyes. Don't put them in your ears or, certain places. You just want to be really careful. Use a Q-tip if you do have to, put the oil around your eye, and just be careful. I'm really good at putting thieves or peppermint, which tend to, they can burn a little bit if they get in your eye, and I'll put it on my hand and I'll rub it on, and then I'm doing something and I forget and I go and I rub my eyes. And then they're, burning for a little bit, but you get over it. So that's the best I can say. You do get over it. I want to pop up the next slide here for you. So what about internal use? I know a lot of people are really nervous about using oils internally. You don't have to be, but I'll give you this, okay? So NAHA, so it's N-A-H-A, is one of the top aromatherapy schools in America, and they do not advocate internal use of essential oils. Why is this? Well, most, meaning 95% of essential oil companies, do not make GRAS, G-R-A-S, certified essential oils. These are oils that have been cleared by the FDA, so they just don't make them. And NAHA has to make a blanket statement that covers all essential oil companies. So they're going with their safest bet. NAHA also has to base a lot of their decisions on the British model. Remember, they only advocate topical use. However, many of the British studies are flawed. They're using essential oils in ways that we would just never use them. Really high doses, and just, they're taking the bottle and tipping it back. You're not going to do that. 1 to 3 drops is all you need. All you need. Young Living does utilize all 3 methods, so the British, French, and German. Remember, topical, ingestion, and inhalation, or aromatic. So the French have been using essential oils, some of them, for decades internally, totally safe, okay? Young Living, though, has created an entire line of GRAS certified essential oils that are labeled specifically for that. So this here is, you're going to see on there, it says Tangerine Vitality. That is our label for internal use, Vitality. Totally safe. Okay. So, on the flip side, think about what you put on your body, ingest, and breathe in on a regular basis. It's probably not the safest stuff in the world. Getting my next slide up for you. Okay? Look at the ingredients of the stuff that you have in the cabinet, in your bathroom, and under your kitchen sink. That stuff is gross. It's gross. So, comparing, essential oil use to chemical use, yeah, I'd go with an essential oil any day. The average woman applies over 300 chemicals a day to her body. That's in soaps, makeup, shampoo, and hair care products. 80 of those are before breakfast. So before she sits down for her eggs and toast in the morning, she's already put 80 different chemicals on her body. When you're using a Young Living essential oil, you're using a product that's just got one ingredient, pure essential oil. okay? No additives, no chemical yuck. Nothing to worry about. I know this is probably all a bit like super overwhelming. It was for me at first, definitely, but I tell you what, when we started with our Young Living Premium Starter Kit, it was amazing. It was life-changing, okay? The Premium Starter Kit is the only thing at Young Living that is half off. It comes with 11 oils and a diffuser. So you're getting an amazing deal, okay? And I'm going to show you the diffuser. I've got it here. Very carefully. So this is the diffuser. This is the dewdrop, and it's great. And we're going to talk about those 11 oils, okay? Whew. Right up the nose. See? 3 seconds. It hit me. It hit me. So I've got them all, of course, turned the wrong way. So first we're going to talk about frankincense. All right, frankincense is the top oil for skin care. It smooths the appearance of skin. It is in the Young Living Brain Power Essential Oil Blend. So that's something to think about, right? You can diffuse it during prayer, quiet time, meditation, for grounding and purpose. It's great. Great. Lavender. I love the purple on lavender. That is the oil of relaxation. So you can diffuse it for a calm, soothing aroma, or you can put it with some Epsom salt in the bathtub to just unwind at the end of the day. It is great for healthy skin. It is called the Swiss Army knife of essential oils because it has hundreds of uses, okay? Peppermint supports the gastrointestinal system. So it supports, you know, healthy bowel function, gut function, digestive tract. It keeps it all moving really well. And then it also supports performance during exercise. So if you are a gym rat or a runner, you take a little bit of peppermint, you put it on the back of your neck, and then you tell me how it works. Because I tell you what, I like to use it. Granted, I'm only walking, but it helps. It helps. Purification. Which I can't find right now. It's here. There it is. That's our purification. All right, so this is great as an, like, it freshens the air. It is amazing. It gets rid of odors completely. You can add it to a carrier oil. It makes a great foot massage. And you can put it in a spray bottle with a little bit of distilled water and some like witch hazel, and it makes a wonderful annoyance-free outdoor experience. So, just saying, you can try that. Thieves. Now, everybody loves Thieves. If you have not tried Thieves, you need to get some. It has just a really spicy smell to it, a spicy flavor. It's great for respiratory support. It helps to maintain just overall wellness when taken as a dietary supplement. I love adding it to my tea, and the story, ask me for the story later, it is amazing. I love the story that is behind Thieves. Now, lemon has a great citrus flavor. It enhances your food and your water, the vitality version of it, of course. And I just lost it. It is a key ingredient in our Thieves Essential Blend, as well as Arnesia Red. So it supports a healthy immune system too. Stress away. I love this. Every mom needs stress away. Every mom. Diffuse that sucker when you're just having a blah moment, and you're going to love it. Alright, so next is Pan Away, and a lot of people will buy the Premium Starter Kit just for Pan Away. It is great for after exercise, so you're going to use the peppermint before you exercise, and you're going to use the Pan Away after you exercise. It's very soothing to your muscles, okay? It has a very stimulating aroma. For a lot of people, it smells like root beer. It's great. It smells just like root beer. You can use it as a back and neck massage oil, you know, and just mix it in with a carrier oil. It's really great. And it supports the appearance of healthy skin coloration. Copaiba, which is one of my favorite oils, that promotes overall wellness. Up there. All right, so it supports every system in the body, including your skin. It is a great oil. I love it. Digize is the top oil for supporting a healthy digestive system. You can add it to your water with peppermint for a stimulating beverage. You can take it in a veggie capsule for internal use. You can use it with essential zyme. If you're looking for, just a good wellness regimen when it comes to mealtime, take it at every meal with essential zyme. I am losing my voice again. Now, RC is another really great blend. It has 4 different eucalyptus oils in it. You can rub it on your chest. It's very comforting. It supports a healthy respiratory system, and it is great diffused. Okay, time to get real. I am really passionate about living a chemical-free lifestyle, mainly because I've seen the other side, the chemical-filled lifestyle, and I think it's really important that everyone knows what they're putting on their body and in their body, and not just theirs, but their kids. Your kids don't have a choice, so I think that's really important. The number 2 cause of death in America is cancer. 1,600 people die every single day from cancer. 1 in 3 cases in the U.S. is directly linked to a poor diet, inactivity, weight, and chemical exposure. The American Cancer Society says that only 5 to 10% of all cancer cases are from gene defects. Think about that. That means that at least 90% of cancer in America is caused by what we are willingly exposing ourselves to. We're doing it to ourselves. We're bringing it into our home. The National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health has studied nearly 3,000 ingredients in the products that we use in our home and found 884 of them to be toxic. 314 of them caused biological mutations, 218 caused reproductive problems, 778 were toxic to the human body, and 146 they knew caused cancerous tumors. They knew. But they're still allowed in the United States, even though they're banned in several other countries around the world. Many of these chemicals are allowed in common cleaning supplies that are in your cabinets right now. Remember 26 seconds? 26 seconds is all it takes from the time you are exposed to any chemical for it to be in your body enough to be at a measurable volume. So it's in there, and it's in there for a long time. The top 10 most dangerous chemicals in our home include air fresheners, like your plug-ins and candles, chemical cleaning supplies, like drain and oven cleaner, furniture polish, dishwasher detergent, and dish soap, beauty supplies, and personal care products like shampoo, hair gel, and deodorant. Deodorant has aluminum in it, which has been linked directly to Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Yet we're putting it on our lymph nodes for at least 70 years of our life. The top pollutant in our home is laundry soap and fabric softener. It outgasses in your closets, so all night long and all day long after you've washed your clothes and you put it in your closet, it's releasing all of those chemicals, and it is touching your skin for nearly 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the rest of your life. That's scary, okay? This information comes straight from the government. I'm not making this up. This is the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's top 10 killer household chemical study. So you're welcome to look that up. There are hundreds of thousands of chemicals on the market today with zero safety testing. Very little is known about the side effects that they cause. Yet we are willingly exposing our loved ones and children to them with very little thought. What happens when your body is chemically overloaded? You could see it in something as catastrophic as cancer, but for most of us, it just feels like lethargy or an inability to focus, trouble sleeping, chronic inflammation, unexplained pain, skin problems, hot flashes, stress, fear. Am I ringing any bells? If you face any of these, it's time to kick chemicals to the curb. Just get them out of your life. You can control what you allow into your home. You can be that gatekeeper. So just do it. I was right where you are right now, okay? This was me 14 years ago, trying to figure out how to rid my home of the chemicals that I knew just were not good for us. I bought a starter kit. Granted, it took me a long time, but 2 years ago when we finally did that, and I'm so glad we did, we bought that starter kit, and we are taking chemical-free living one day at a time. We're kicking the chemicals out of our home, literally just one chemical at a time. You can start by taking these small steps to a chemical-free home right now. Are you ready? Because I am. The best way to start is to just say no to bringing more in. That's it. You just started. You said no. No more. You're not going to buy any more chemicals. You're not going to bring any more into your home. Congratulations. I'm going to get the next slide up. I'm going to invite you now, though, to join our team. Learn alongside us, because we can help guide you through this process of chemical-free living. You start with the premium starter kit, the place that we all started, the place where I started. You're going to get 11 great oils. They all have the ingredients listed on the bottle. So when you get a bottle of tangerine, it is just tangerine, nothing else. Okay? When you get lavender, it's just lavender. Young Living has amazing blends as well, and it is just pure therapeutic grade essential oils. And that's it. No gross stuff. No yucky stuff. We can all kick the chemicals to the curb together, and you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. All right, so are you ready? I hope so. We're going to go through how to order your kit right now. Sorry, I'm putting our slides, so hopefully you can move along with me. So, you ready? Get your phone and go to www.youngliving.com. Click on Become a Member and enter the sponsor and enroller number of the person who invited you to this class. So, if it was me, 305-8827. If it was one of my wonderful hostesses, I'm going to actually take this moment to thank them for inviting everybody, because I know I forgot to do that earlier. I was really nervous starting this. But they're all going to get a custom rollerball from me. So a couple are going to get Excite. I know one's going to get Panaway. Somebody else is going to get Tangerine. I really, really appreciate you inviting your friends and asking them to join this class and just supporting me in that. That means a lot to me. But get their member number if they invited you. You're going to put that in both lines. It is a total honor to have you as a part of our team. Seriously. I love new team members, so that is great. Once you have entered the enroller information, go to the next page where it will help you pick your kit. I personally love the Dewdrop Diffuser. That's my favorite. We have 3 different kits to choose from, though, so take your pick. It then gives you the option to set up essential rewards. And let me tell you, I did not hesitate to set up essential rewards. If you take chemical-free living, that lifestyle seriously, then this is the way to make that first really positive change in your home, okay? I personally would go with the, it's the Essential Rewards Thieves Kit. If you can't go with that, you know, it's a 50 PV minimum. Get the cleaner. Get the Thieves Household Cleaner. Get this. Okay? And then, I'm trying to think, Super C and Super B. That's what I would go with. Those are going to really help you get started. Okay? Let's see. Where am I? So, once you have picked that, you also need to know you're going to get 10% back on every purchase that you make with Essential Rewards. So for the first 4 months. After that, it actually goes up to 20%, and then after 2 years, 25%. So it's a really good deal. Let's see. This slide that I'm getting ready to post actually explains that better. So you get to pick the oils and products that come to your home each month. You'll earn the 10%, 20, 25 back on every purchase that you make. That's 10% back on your laundry soap, your dishwashing detergent, your Thieves cleaner, which is the only cleaner that we use in our home. It's a really great deal. It's a no-brainer. After you're done with that, it will take you to the next page where you put in all of your personal information to set up your account. Please write down your username, password, and PIN so that you can log back in later, okay? Next, you're going to put in your payment information, and you're off. Look for a welcome package in the mail from me because I love sending oily love mail. And welcome. I am really excited to have you as a part of our team. Like I said, we absolutely love having new team members. So what do you do while you wait for your kit to arrive? You can start going through your cabinets, figuring out what chemicals are in there, and just toss them out, because really there's a lot of ingredients you're not going to know. I didn't know them, and you're going to be really mad when you realize what their side effects are. So just toss them out. And then I would recommend getting a spray bottle, because as soon as you get that Thieves cleaner, you're going to want to make it. So you can start wiping down your house. Next month on Essential Rewards, I would recommend getting the Thieves laundry soap and the dishwasher detergent. And then next, shampoo and deodorant. You see, I started this journey 2 years ago, and I have not looked back. We use these oils every single day in our home, and every oil we use is a chemical that we're not using. You matter. You matter a lot to me, actually. And your family matters, and your friends matter, okay? You can take control of your own health and kick chemicals to the curb. Let's start living clean. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate you being here. This is great. I do want to go over, we've got a couple of promotions, so I'm going to get those slides up. And thanks for just bearing with me. Like I said, super nervous. So hopefully I haven't been too crazy and out there, but I did want you to know that when you join Essential Rewards, they have an amazing promotion every month for people who get these who place a purchase every month, pretty much. So at 100 PV, you're going to get a bottle of Tangerine Vitality, which is amazing in water. It's actually in the water that I've been drinking since I'm losing my voice. And then, I can't read it, but I know you get, I'm not sure if it's Grow or if it's tea tree oil next. It might be both. Actually, I think it is. So you get, at $190, I believe you get tea tree oil and Oola Grow. Both are amazing oils. Tea tree oil is actually one of the very first essential oils that I ever used, and at that time I thought it was the only essential oil on the planet. I've learned a whole lot since then. Then at $250, they add in Dragon Time, and this is just a really great support, especially for women, or hormone support. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And then at 300 PV, so if you buy your premium starter kit and you add on an Essential Rewards of 200 PV, so overall you're going to spend, it's 300 PV. You would actually get your Thieves cleaner and a spray bottle along with all of those other oils. So that's a really, really good deal that I would encourage you to take part of. I am having another class on April 21st, and if possible, I would absolutely love for you to invite your friends and family to join that class. It's an online class. I am posting, hopefully in a second, a picture of the link to the class so that you can just kind of copy and paste it and put it in there or whatever. But yeah, invite people. If you invite 50 friends, I will make a rollerball for you as well. So the more the merrier. We absolutely love having more people on here, and by then I'll have more practice. If you're local, I'm having an in-person class tomorrow, and I promise I'm not so fumbly on those. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to turn the live off so that people can watch the replay. But yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and post them, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks again. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you getting on here. Bye. Oh, I almost forgot. We are offering a $10 credit to everyone who becomes a member off of this class. So whether you're joining with my member number or one of my hostesses member numbers, you're going to get a $10 account credit if you do it off of this class. So the code that you're going to send me is OOLA, OOLA, and that you got it from this class, and you'll get a $10 credit. Okay? Thanks. Bye.